I truly understand why a lot of women are single. Y'all gotta check this out.
Yo, so a current man that I'm dating reached out to me and was like, he needed to talk to me about something that's been bothering him. So he said that he enjoyed dating me, but he does not enjoy the fact that I come to every date late. Now, honestly and truthfully, I do come to every date late on purpose because I'm a lady. And I feel as though a man should be there waiting on me. You need to be waiting on me. You need to be anticipating if I'm coming or not. And it's like extremely late. I'll probably be like 15 minutes late. But it's the anticipation of me walking in, right? You need to have a table together and all this other kind of stuff. By the time I get there, I just need to walk in. Or you don't want to watch me walk? You ain't trying to see me walk? I'm trying to show you what I'm working with. And you worried about me being late. So I told him that I'm sorry that he feels that way. And that I'll do better with my time management skills. Y'all, I'm gonna come even later now. Just because you complaining.
Now let me just say, I do love to watch a woman walk into a table, so I'm not mad at that statement. But what I do have an issue with is you don't have to be 15, 20 minutes late to do that. You can be a couple minutes late because I'm punctual. So if dinner's at 7, I'm gonna be there at 6:55. And I'm pretty sure since that man sent you that message, he's probably punctual as well. So with me, you can get there on time and I'll be there waiting for you. But you don't have to be 15, 20 minutes late. Nobody wants to sit there and wonder if you're coming or not. What kind of logic is that? You do that once, maybe twice with me, and you're gonna be wondering if I'm coming because that's a problem for me. I don't like a woman who's late. I understand here and there, but when it's an every time thing, I don't like that. But what I really like is this man addressed it. He told her what he had an issue with. He didn't ghost her or anything. He told her, this is an issue, I would hope you resolve it. She then told the man she's gonna fix it, but then came online and told the world that she's gonna make it worse just because he brought it up to her. So you really don't want a man to address stuff with you, is what it sounds like to me. All I am saying is if you're a beautiful woman, you don't have to play these type of games to get my attention. You can get up and go to the bathroom. You can get up and go to the bar. There's so many ways you can show me what you're working with. You don't have to be 15, 20 minutes late to do that. So miss me with those excuses, all right? Now, she did say she wants this guy to see what she is working with. So I really hope he watches video so he can see what she's working with mentally as well. Because to me, this man sounds mature. So I'm pretty sure this ain't gonna go over well with him, but who knows?
And then y'all be 30 plus bragging about being crazy, evil, and having a bad attitude. Y'all on the slow list too. Y'all don't think it's time to wrap that shit up? You 33. Why is you still talking about you got a bad attitude? Like you 13. You grown as f***. Why y'all? I'm just trying to see, like, what about that is attractive? I couldn't imagine going around telling niggas, yeah, I got a bad attitude. I ain't nothing to play with. It give autism a little bit. Yeah, you need to go get checked out by them people. You may need to go get a check. You probably can get a disability check. Seriously, when I hear women start talking about, and y'all grown as f*** talk about, I got a bad attitude, I'm crazy, I'm evil, you qualify for getting a check. Something is wrong upstairs. I ain't gonna say it's empty, but you got some screws loose. There's no possible way that y'all think that that's a cute personality trait to have. A bad attitude? A bad attitude equates to you throw temper tantrums. You grown as f*** on that shit still? Y'all still ain't grew up?
I would love to disagree with her, but I can't. Everything she said was true. I hate when I see a young girl saying goofy stuff like that, but when I see a girl 30, 40, or 50 still talking about they got a bad attitude, I'm looking at her like, what the hell is wrong with you? Lady, don't you have kids? Don't you got grandkids? You still talk about a bad attitude? It is bananas to me how some women are still walking around grown as hell saying that like they're proud of it. There's no shame. Well, I got a bad attitude. You just gonna have to deal with it. Lady, nobody wants to deal with you. Your friends don't want to deal with you. Men don't want to deal with you. The only reason most people deal with you is because they're in a situation where they have to. Maybe you got kids, they gotta listen to you. Or maybe you marry some guy, he's stuck with you, so he has to deal with you. But people don't willingly want to be around you. Nobody wants to be around a bad attitude. The only person that wants to be around a woman with a bad attitude is another woman with a bad attitude. And one thing about me is I'm not gonna say anything. If I see a girl with a bad attitude or she's screaming she got a bad attitude, I just walk away. I don't even waste my time even talking with somebody like that. You and your bad attitude, y'all go that way and I'm gonna go this way. That's how I look at it. But she is absolutely correct. It is ridiculous. And she's correct. This might be a mental illness. You might want to go get checked out, and you never know. You might get a little cash at the start of the month. So just look into it is all I'm trying to say.
Crack, kill, hit, crush, smash, Why are you always obsessed with being violent against women? Like, why can't you even make love, hold, care? Everything is related to violence with y'all.
Who gonna tell her? You know what, I'm gonna tell her, since y'all scared to tell her. Lady, men don't talk about smashing their wives. Men don't talk about crushing their fiancés. Men don't talk about cracking their girlfriends who they consider to be wifey. Men only say stuff like that when they're talking about women they don't know anything about, women they don't take seriously, or hoes, throwaways, toss-ups, smash and grabs, one-hitter quitters. That's the language they use for those women. So this doesn't have anything to do with violence. It's just slang. It's the same way we make up words for everything else. The real thing of importance you want to pay attention to is who are they talking about when they are using these words. So if you only hear the men around you and your friends referencing you girls like that, either those men don't know a lot about you, they don't take y'all seriously, or they think y'all some hoes. I hope it's the first one, but I don't really know. I'm just telling you what the possibilities are here.
I've come to realize my dad would not last in the dating pool. Luckily, he's been married to my mom for 25 years or whatever, 24, 23, something like that. He would not last a single day in a dating pool in today's age. Because he told me the other day, he said, bro, you want to get a girl, what you got to do is, you got to buy them some dinner, pay them dinner, you know, take them out, give them flowers and shit for the first date. She going to be obsessed with you. And I'm like, what you do the second day? He like, you buy them food again. You take them out to a nice restaurant again. Give them flowers again. And you do that for about a week straight. She going to be obsessed with you. And I'm like, boy, you gonna be in her phone named free meal. Nigga, you are free hibachi for that. She ain't gonna be obsessed with it. You are free food, my nigga. She eating some of that food, taking the rest of that to go feed to the other nigga. You wouldn't last a day in today's game. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all old niggas ain't got no sauce. Simple as that. Y'all niggas will be easy as to trick.
Now, I know there are going to be some women in the comments or just in general saying that's not true. Women love flowers. They want to be taken out. Yeah, we know that. But we also know you just can't be out here listening to women because they will definitely tell you one thing, but their actions will show you something totally different. But the fact of the matter is this man is telling the truth. These women are different nowadays. These are not the same women from back in the days where you can bring flowers and candy to a date and that was going to make them smile and make them happy and fall in love with you. You got to remember, these women in 2026, a lot of them are not dating for the same reasons the women were back in the days. If a woman went out on a date with you, there was a good chance that she was looking to be married to you. She was looking for a relationship. Nowadays, you have no idea why that girl is on a date with you. There is a chance that she wants a relationship or marriage, but there's also a chance she just want a booty call or a situationship. There's also a chance the only reason she agreed to go out with you is because she wanted to try out this new restaurant on your dime. Or she's just one of those women who just like saving money by getting free food. There's also a chance she's a gold digger trying to figure out how much gold you got. Also, there's a chance, like the man said earlier, she just has you labeled in her phone as the food guy. So you're just one of the men on her roster. There's also a chance that she's broke and she has no other choice but to go out on a date with you because she ain't got nothing else to eat. There's also a chance that she was bored and the man that she's been sleeping with isn't available, so she's just gonna hang out with you. There's so many reasons why you can be on a date now. So if you're approaching every date with that mindset, it will not go well for you. It just won't. You got to adapt to the time that you're living in. The women are different and that is why the men are different. And there's also women out there who get turned off by that stuff. You bring flowers or candy to a date, they're gonna look at you as a simp or a sucker. They won't even take you seriously after that. A lot of them will never admit this, but this is true. And then there's women out there who don't even like flowers. So to me, showing up with flowers on the first date is just not a good idea in 2026. Now, if you get to know her and you guys have been on a couple of dates and she says she likes flowers, fine. But on the first date, nah, I don't think that's it. Now, I disagree with him when he said a lot of older dudes don't have sauce, because older dudes do got sauce, but they just come from a different time where that stuff was part of the sauce. And I don't want to leave this out because this is huge. If a woman likes you, none of this stuff matters. You ain't gotta take her out to dinner every day. You ain't gotta buy her flowers, all that stuff. If a woman is digging you, she's gonna be digging you no matter what y'all doing. Now, on the other end, if she's not feeling you at all and you start doing that stuff, back in the days, there was a great chance that she would like you and you guys would fall in love and all that. But nowadays, the chances are way lower that she's gonna turn around and see you as the man of her dreams. And the main difference between the women back then and the women now is the illusion of options. These women nowadays just believe they have more options. So even if she starts liking you or starts believing that you could be the guy of her dreams, there is a good chance that if the real guy of her dreams showed up, she will leave you or cheat with him in a heartbeat. So you can play that game if you want to, but I'm good on that. If she's not feeling me from the start, I don't want to be there. But that's just me. But overall, I agree with this, man. This is why you see dudes like Steve Harvey, dudes who are like boomers, coming on here still talking about treat women like this and do this and men should be this, because they grew up in a whole different generation than everybody else. So in their heads, women are the same as they were back then, and they're just wrong. You go out there approaching approaching women like that today in 2026, thinking that you're going to get a relationship or just get some draws, there's a good chance the only thing you're going to get is played, friend zoned, or ignored. I'm just saying. Leave your thoughts on the video. Appreciate you watching. See you next time.